This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com with a big wrestling news update here. Apparently, Rocky Romero, who occasionally wrestles for AEW and is the head of talent for New Japan as far as bringing U.S. talent over, says that he's very interested in using CM Punk in New Japan, and he believes Tony Khan would be fine with it rather, and it wouldn't affect New Japan's current deal, which they obviously have a very good relationship with AEW. I believe CM Punk's no compete clause expires around the time of the Survivor Series, so we'll see if he doesn't sign with WWE. It's very likely that I think you'll see him in companies like New Japan and Impact Wrestling. Apparently, Roman Reigns is going to be on vacation until January, so don't expect to see him defending the title anytime soon. I guess that's one of the reasons why they have that backup Seth Rollins title, which to most people is meaningless, but it allows them to have quote-unquote world title matches despite the real world champion rarely wrestling. Someone's actually said that he's only wrestling about a quarter of the matches that Hulk Hogan wrestled when he was world champion. A woman named Maria May has signed with AEW, adding yet another person to their overloaded roster. Samoa Joe has vacated the Ring of Honor television title because he says he wants to go after MJF's title. I don't know. I mean, they did this on Dynamite. I don't know who watches the Ring of Honor matches outside of AEW. But to me, that makes a title that already didn't have that much value even less value when a wrestler vacates it to go after MJF's title. I love Samoa Joe. I mean, I was tag team partners with him before. I think he's highly talented. I don't see him taking MJF's title. As good of a wrestler as he is, I just don't see a buzz about him that would make him noteworthy enough to be the champion of AEW. If anything, they need to make somebody that's better known champion, whoever the next champion will be, to give the title more prestige. I guess this was done by Smojo after he defeated Keith Lee, who turned 39 this week on Wednesday's Dynamite. Other than that, there wasn't too much of note that happened on Dynamite from the reports I read. Jim Ross is taking some time off due to some leg issues he's having related to skin cancer radiation treatments on his leg. His contract only has a few months left, but he says he's confident Tony Khan is going to sign him again. Ricochet is under concussion protocol after his match on Raw Monday, where apparently the finish was screwed up due to him having his bell rung during the match. It was supposed to be two people getting pinned at the same time. However, Ricochet accidentally kicked out of his pin for getting the double pin finish, and I guess it was a four-way match. So The Miz ended up being the sole winner of that match. Carmella and Corey Graves had a baby. Don't know much about them other than what they look. Corey Graves is the main interviewer of WWE, and Carmella's attractive. Good for them. As far as the CW network, it's going to have about the same reach in the U.S. as the USA network, although it does reach about 7 more million homes. Apparently, they're going to keep sending main roster stars to the show, according to Dave Meltzer. I actually did watch a thing today of Shawn Michaels doing an interview about the CW network with News Nation. And Shawn Michaels, basically, it's interesting because they were showing pictures of John Cena and stuff in NXT during this interview, which I think John Cena only made one appearance on NXT in recent years. But Sean was talking about WWE recruiting college athletes, and a lot of them are showcased on NXT. These guys that receive contracts without any wrestling experience, and pretty much get to be paid to train, which is great for them. Apparently, TKO lost $20 million in its first quarter working with WWE, but a lot of that had to do with paying off shareholders due to the sale. That's about it for the news for right now. I'll get back to you with NXT ratings. Why no video lately? Because my Wi-Fi company I'm working with sucks. And actually, I like it better with no video. It's easier. So I may continue no video other than with interviews. But yeah, basically, I switched to a different Wi-Fi company that was recommended to me by a friend, which they are good in some ways, but as far as streaming video, as you guys could see by my last couple of video news streams, the quality wasn't there. But they are good in other ways. We'll see if they can get this sorted out by the end of the week or not. Have a great afternoon.